Welcome to the Tough Decisions Network. This is your tip of the day. Be sure to visit toughdecisions.net to sign up for our free weekly entrepreneur email, where we send you news about the latest technology for your business, inspiring quotes, and the latest entrepreneur books. That's toughdecisions.net. Before we get started, let's hear from one of our sponsors. Have you ever thought about investing in real estate, but find yourself so busy that you don't have time for it? Do you have FOMO, which is the fear of missing out? At HanfordCapital.com, we help investors with passive real estate investments that project better returns than traditional investment vehicles such as the stock market. If you'd like to find out more about our passive real estate investments, visit HanfordCapital.com. That's HANDFORD capital.com. We will jump on a call with you to discuss your investment goals and to see if our investments are a good fit for you. This advertisement is not to be construed as an offer or recommendation to buy or sell a security. Visit HanfordCapital.com. With us today is Cliff Oxford with the Oxford Center for Entrepreneurs, which is an Advantage Media Forbes Books company. Welcome to the podcast, Cliff.
Thanks for having me.
Today we are on tactic 6 of 16. So be sure to subscribe to our podcast if you missed any of these tactics, and also listen to other tactics as we go forward on the Tough Decisions Network Daily Tips. Today, Cliff, I want you to expound a little bit more on the phrase, it is not about what is fair in negotiating.
Well, is it fair that a rookie NFL quarterback now can sign a $100 million deal coming right out of college, and he has proven himself not to be of any value yet to the NFL? We've seen many bust, but the market says this is what the value is. Whereas, let's say, a school teacher in his first year of school, is making a lot less. If everything was fair, the school teacher would make more, obviously. But that's not what the market says. The market says entertainment value has more than educational value. And people vote with that with their wallets. So you can't get into what's fair. You got to get into what is market reality.
The market is what determines the value.
Yes.
And that's a really important thing because, we actually do some real estate, and we had looked at this one deal in a little bit of a smaller market. It was a larger, 58 unit. It was kind of a smaller, multifamily unit property with about 58 units on it. And we put the deal together, had the LOI signed, everything, and all the negotiations went really well. But when we went to talk to our investors about it, a lot of them didn't like it because it was a smaller market. They were unfamiliar with it. And as what we call a syndicator, where we bring in multiple investors to, put their money into a deal, our market in that particular situation is our investors. And our investors were saying, I don't want to be part of that deal because it's too risky, because it's a market that we're not familiar with. And so we actually pulled back out of that deal because we knew that our investors did not like that. So we had to change our strategy and change our position to go, okay, investors, what kind of deal are you looking for? Do you want us to bring to you? We'll go find those deals, put them together. That way you feel more comfortable with it. And that's not even anything about what is fair, but it's also looking at your market to see what does that market want you to do.
That is exactly right.
Thank you for listening to today's daily tip. Please subscribe to the Oxford Center's morning email report to stay current with high-level entrepreneur news by visiting oxfordcenter.com. Thank you for listening to the Tough Decisions Network. Be sure to visit toughdecisions.net to gain access to show notes for this episode and to join our free weekly entrepreneur email, where we will send you news about the latest technology for your business, inspiring quotes, and the latest books for entrepreneurs. That's toughdecisions.net.